Hello, Assalamualaikum everybody. Today I will read about The Little Mermaid. So let's start it. Once upon a time, a little mermaid named Ariel frolicked below the ocean, exploring the hulls of sunken ships. She beckoned to her playmate, a roly-poly fish. Come on, Flounder. I'm sure this old boat has lots of human treasure aboard. I'm not going in there. It's spooky. Don't be such a guppy. Follow me. Swimming inside the ship's cabin, Ariel discovered some rusty silverware. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen anything so wonderful? Ariel swam to the water surface and found her seagull friend. Scuttle, do you know what this is? She held up the fork. Judging from my aspect, knowledge of humans is overwhelming. A dingle hopper. Humans use this to straighten their hair. That scuttle is perfect for my collection. Ariel dives to an undersea grotto where she keeps her treasures from the human world. She hides her collection there because her father, the Sea King, forbade mer people to have any contact with humans. That night, Ariel saw strange lights shimmering over the ocean and swam up to investigate. On the surface, she gazed at fireworks that flared above a large sailing ship. Scuttle sailed down through the flickering colors. Some celebration, sweetie. It's the birthday of the human they call Prince Eric. Forgetting her father's decree, Ariel peered at the young man on deck. I've never seen a human this close. He's very handsome. Aboard the ship, Ariel advisor Sir Grimsby mentioned it for the crew intention. Is it now my privilege to present our esteemed prince with a very expensive, very large birthday gift, a marble statue carved in his exact likeness? Of course, I had hoped it would be a wedding present. The prince glanced away, gazing at the sea. Don't start bring the right girl up there somewhere. For beneath the ocean, the weak sea witch, Ursula, used her magic to spy on Ariel. My, the daughter of the great Sea King, threatened in love with a human, a prince, no less. Her daddy will love that. Serve him right. That miserable old tyrant, banishing me from his place just because I was a little ambitious. Still, this headstrong lovesick girl may be the key to my revenge on Triton. She be the perfect bait when I go fishing for her father. On the surface, a sudden storm whipped across the ocean. The prince took charge. Stand fast! Secure the rigging! Without warning, a huge bolt of lightning struck the vessel. Sir Grimsby slid across the deck. Hurry! Look out! The mast is falling! Ariel watched in horror. Eric being knocked into the water. I've got to save him! With the storm swirling above her, Ariel desperately searched for Eric. Where is he? If I don't find him soon... Wait, there he is! Diving beneath the waves, Ariel spotted the unconscious figure. He's sinking fast. I've got to pull him out of the water before he drowns. She took hold of Eric and using all her strength managed to drag him to the surface. As the storm died down, Ariel reached the unconscious prince to shore. He's still breathing. He must be alive. A Jamaican cried scattered across the sand. It was Sebastian, the Sea King music director. Ariel, get away from that human. Your father forbids contact with them, remember? But Sebastian, why can't I stay with him? Why can't I be part of his world? And she sang her haunting melody that was her longing to be with Eric forever. A moment later, Ariel the water, and Sir Grimsby was kneeling beside Eric. "You really delight in the satisfied strength of my blood pressure, don't you?" "Green, a girl rescued me. She was singing in the most beautiful voice. I think you swallowed a bit too much sea water. Here, Eric, let me help you to your feet." Back at the Corner Palace, children noticed Ariel floating about as if in a dream. Some morning, Sebastian the Sea King smiled. "You've been keeping something from me. I can tell. Ariel's in love." "I tried to stop her. I told her to stay away from humans." "Humans? Ariel is in love with humans?" Children found Ariel in her grotto. She was staring at Eric's statue, which Flounder had retrieved after the storm. "How many times have I told to you to stay away from these fish-eating barbarians? Humans are dangerous." "But Daddy, I love Eric. So help me, Ariel, I'm going to get trough to you no matter what it takes." Raising his trident, the Sea King destroyed all her treasures. Then he stormed off, leaving Ariel in tears. As she wept, two silvery up to her. "Don't be scared. We represent someone who can help you." Ariel followed them to Ursula then. "My dear sweet child, I haven't seen you since your father banished me from his court. To show that I've reformed, I grant you the 3 days as a human to win your prince. Before sunset of the 3rd day, you must get him to kiss you. If you do, he's yours forever. But if you don't, you'll be mine." Ariel took a deep breath and nodded. The sea witch smiled deliriously. "Oh yes, I almost forgot. We haven't discussed payment. I'm not asking much. All I want is your voice." Sebastian, who had followed Ariel, scurried out of hiding. "Don't listen, Ariel. She is a demon." But Ursula had already used her powers to capture Ariel's beautiful voice in the seashell and transform the little mermaid into a human. Aided by Sebastian and Flounder, Ariel used her new legs to swim awkwardly to shore. There, she found Prince Eric walking his dog. "Down, Max, down. I awfully sorry, miss." Eric studied Ariel as she shied away from the animal. "Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you? Have we ever met?" Ariel opened her mouth to answer, forgetting that her voice was gone. The prince lowered her eyes. "You can't speak or sing either? Then I guess we haven't met." Eric gently took Ariel's arm. "Well, the least I can do is make amends for my dog's bad manners. Simon, I take you to the palace and get you cleaned up." At the royal estate, Ariel was whisked upstairs by a maid. Grimsby discovered the prince staring glumly out the window. "Ariel, be reasonable. Young ladies don't go around rescuing people, then disappearing into thin air. I'm telling you, she was real. If only I could find her." The following afternoon, Ariel took Ariel for a rowboat ride across a lagoon. Sebastian swam below them. Almost 2 days gone and that boy hasn't procured our aunt. How's she gonna get that boy to kiss her? Maybe this will help quit the romantic mood. He began conducting a sea creature chorus. Simon and kissed the girl. The music whirred. Aris leaning over the kissed Ariel as the prince bent toward her. The boat tipped and both Eric and Ariel fell into the water. From her ocean there, Ursula saw them tumble into the lagoon. "That was too close for comfort. I can't let Ariel get away that easily." She began concocting a magic potion. "Soon, Triton's daughter will be mine. Then I'll make the Sea King ride and wriggly like a worm on a hook. The next morning, Scuttle flew into Ariel's room to congratulate her. The prince had announced his wedding. Overjoyed at the news, Ariel hurried downstairs. She hid when she saw Ariel introducing Grimsby by a mysterious dark-haired maiden. The prince seemed hypnotized. "Vanessa saved my life. We are going to be married on board ship at sunset." Ariel drew back, confused. She was the one who had rescued Ariel. Fighting tears, she fled the place. Sebastian found Ariel sitting on the dock, watching the wedding ship leave the harbor. Suddenly, Scuttle crash landed beside them. "When I flew over the boat, I saw Vanessa's reflection in our middle. She's the sea witch, is and she wearing the seashell containing Ariel's voice. We've got to stop the wedding." Sebastian splashed into the water. "Flounder, you help Ariel swim up to that boat. I'm going to get the sinking." Dripping wet, Ariel climbed aboard the ship just before sunset. As Ariel and the maiden were about to be married, before Vanessa could say, I do, Sculptor and an army of his friends attacked her. In the scuffle, the maiden's seashell necklace crashed to the deck, freeing Ariel's voice. Suddenly, Vanessa sounded like the sea witch. "Ariel, get away from her!" Ariel smiled at the prince. "Oh, Ariel, I want to tell you." Ursula grinned. "You are too late. The sun has set." Ariel felt her body changing back into a mermaid. As she dived into the water, the witch transformed her into helpless sea plant. "You are mine, angelfish. But don't worry, you are merely the bait to catch your father. Why, here is he now. I make a deal with you, Ursula. Just don't harm my daughter." Instantly, Triton was changed into a teeny plant, and Ariel resumed her mermaid form. She stood her broken before Ursula, now Queen of the Ocean. Suddenly, Prince Ariel appeared. He tossed a harpoon at the sea witch, hitting her in her arm. Ursula snatched up the King Triton. "You little fool!" As the sea witch pointed the weapon at Ariel ran into her, knocking the Triton loose. "Ariel, we have to get away from here!" The moment their surface had tentacles shot out of the ocean. "Ariel, we're surrounded! Look out!" Ariel gasped as an enormous monster emerged. It was the sea witch. Using her new powers, the witch commanded the waters into a deadly whirlpool. Several old sunken ships rose to the surface. The prince struggled aboard one of the boats. As Ursula loomed above Ariel, Eric plunged the sharp prow through the sea, which destroying her. The mighty frozen Ariel reeling toward shore. As the unconscious prince lay on the beach, Ariel crouched on a rock and gazed at him. Triton and Sebastian watched from afar. "She really does love him, doesn't she, Sebastian?" The Sea King was his Triton, and Ariel was once again human. The next day, she and Prince Ariel were married on board the wedding ship. As they kissed, the humans and mer people sang out a happy cheer. Linked at last by the marriage of two people whose love was as deep as the sea and as pure as a younger wife. Thank you for watching.